ever wondered how some network marketers rise to the top of their companies so fast while others struggle to enroll anyone at all? Their secret isn't spamming their friends with messages or turning their social media into a product billboard. Their secret is influence. Do you want to build a personal brand that attracts customers and has them asking to join your team? Well, you're in the right place to learn exactly how it's done. Welcome to Influence Builders Academy Radio. Hey, Jen Tokenyuk here with another episode of the Influence Builders Academy podcast. And today I'm going to be talking all about the concept of done is better than perfect. Now, I know some of you are going to have beef with this, and if you're an accountant or if you do people's taxes or if you're in another industry where perfect matters, like maybe you're a surgeon or a doctor and perfect really matters, then I get it. Perfect is better than done. But for those of you who are network marketers like me, those of you who are home-based entrepreneurs, oftentimes done is better than perfect. So case in point, it's been over a year now that I have been wanting to put together this podcast. And so I've been, coming up with all this content so that I have everything all planned out and a flow for how the episodes are going to go. And I've been planning for over a year to finally release this podcast. And I don't know what I thought was going to happen over the last year, if I was magically going to get better at this whole podcasting thing, if my speaking abilities were going to get better, if maybe I would have some magical difference in the flow of the information that I wanted to get out to you guys. But what I can tell you is that over this last year, my planning didn't change much, and really what tended to happen was my fear of actually getting on here and delivering this awesome content got bigger and bigger through my inactivity. So what I would challenge you to do is, as you're building your influence, let's say you've already grabbed my 3-part video series and you know what your superpower is. It's all unlocked and ready to go. And you know exactly how you're going to get your content out to the people who need to hear it, the people who you want to attract to your business, and you're ready to go. I challenge you to take action and get something out there. Now, if that's a freemium, if that's a podcast, if you're planning to start a YouTube channel, or maybe it's a website, whatever it is, get your first piece of content out there. It doesn't need to be perfect. And quite honestly, having it be perfect is really bad for your overall business growth. People really want to be involved in your journey. And so often when we sit back and we practice and we try to make it perfect before we put it out there, what happens is our audience sees us as really good, right? But really good is not the goal. People don't identify with really good. They don't believe that they can be really good because they haven't been practicing for months and months and months. They really would like to see somebody who's where they're at, who is headed somewhere. Because if you already get there, they've missed that part of the journey. They see you in a place that they can't identify with, and you've lost the magic in the content that you were looking to deliver. So be messy. Be bad. I mean, don't not try to get better. You will naturally get better over time, but don't hide the journey it takes you to get better. Show people that it's hard. Show people that you mess up. Show people that they have permission to be a newbie just like you are. Because when you can grab people right where they're at and show them, look, this is where I'm going. This is my movement. My movement is moving. Come with me. That's going to have a lot better results than you showing up perfect and showing people, here, come to where I'm at, because they haven't seen the work that you've done to get there to be able to believe that they can do it too. So whether your content that you're looking to put out is a freemium, you've got some content that you want to put into a PDF or into Canva or something like that, or your content is a podcast like this. I know for a fact that I'm going to go back a year from now, and I'm going to listen to episode number 1 of my podcast, and I guarantee you I'm going to be as horrified by it as I am right now, because I know I'm not perfect. But there is no way in the world I would delete that, because it's going to prove eons from now that at one point I was new. At one point I was exactly where my audience is, and that I got better. That they can be better too, just by following the journey that I've been on. So, done. Way, way, way better than perfect if you're in network marketing, if you're a home-based entrepreneur who's in coaching and looking to take people on a transformative journey. Because people want to see the transformation. People want to celebrate you. And I know sometimes we don't believe it. We're like, oh, everybody's bashing me, especially when you're in network marketing. It happens where you think, oh my gosh, I've got to be so good. I've got to be perfect. If you're in a health and wellness type of network marketing company, you need to think that you need to lose the weight first, or you need to have glowing skin first, or you need to make $1 million before you can take people to where they want to go. But the power is in taking them by your side, not in trying to pull them up to this higher level that you've already achieved. So today, if you've got your brand in place, put out some content, and don't be afraid of it not being perfect. Don't be afraid of it not being polished. Don't be afraid that it's not as great as you imagined that it would be, because the perfection comes in the imperfection when you're helping people transform. So I hope that this was helpful, and it will be helpful if you take action on it. So go do it. Go do it today. And if you need help, if you're looking for, the way to build your brand, if you're not quite sure what you want to put out there or what's the right medium for you, head over to influencebuildersacademy.com and download my 3 video series. It's completely free, but it's going to guide you through the steps of unlocking what your superpower is that you can put out and help people with, and how to really know who you're talking to so that you can make sure that your content is attracting your dream customer and people that you really, really want to work with. And, the 3rd video in this guide is going to show you exactly how to get your brand out there, how, what's going to be the best medium for you. So go download that if you haven't already. And if you have, and you've already worked through it all, I challenge you, go and put out some sort of content today, and don't delete it. Okay. Don't sit at home and practice podcasting or practice your YouTube channel and then not put it up there, or else you're going to be sitting there a year from now, like I was, saying, I wish I had a year's worth of content right now. I wish that I'd done the year of practice that I said I was going to do last year, because I know for a fact when you and I look back a year from now at the content you're going to put out today and this podcast I'm putting out now, we're going to see massive, massive improvement. So thanks for tuning in on today's show. I would love it if you contacted me on any of my social media channels. You can find them all at influencebuildersacademy.com. And let me know that you put out your first podcast. Let me know that you put up your first YouTube video. Let me know that you did your first live on Facebook or Instagram. And I'll go check it out, because I really want to see how you're applying this information, and I want to cheer you on. I want us 1 year from now to be high-fiving and saying, I'm so glad I took action today. So go make it an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Excited to start building your brand, but not quite sure where to begin? I have an awesome resource for you, and it's completely free. Head over to influencebuildersacademy.com and pick up my 3-part video series that will lead you step by step in unlocking your unique brand and unleashing it to attract your dream team. Influence is the best asset you can build in your business, so start building it today at influencebuildersacademy.com.